Nerderotic.com.
All right, it's Super Chat Square Up time. We're going to try to get to as many as we possibly can. I have had zero time this week to do much. That's why you haven't seen many videos on the channel. Of course, please make sure you are still subscribed over at Nerdrotic here and Nerdrotic Daily. The latter two have been doing fine. Yesterday, after gaining 1,000 subscribers, which is great, over 2 days, YouTube took them all away at midnight. And I'm like, what are you going to do? You know, I think I'm in a little bit of a doghouse, to be honest with you. Maybe it's because of my OAN interview. Maybe it's because, you know what? I don't care. Not changing. All right, so let's get right to it. Null Unit 60. I'm still watching my DVDs. Hail unmolested physical media. Hashtag disobey. Hashtag disobey. Disobey. Do not do what your overlords are telling you to do. And while occasionally I have to work around certain things because I don't like to, by the way. I don't like skirting around language, but I have to remain on this platform. And, I don't even know why. Well, I know why I'm in a doghouse. I actually do know I'm in a doghouse. And it's not really about what I do, because it's pretty milquetoast compared to what other people do. It's all about how I'm perceived by certain people. Zontar, multiple Sports Wars videos on Bubba, but none a single on George Russell exposes Lewis Hamilton at the Sakir Grand Prix or Mercedes, or how Mercedes threw the race. I actually read this one. But yeah, I don't know anything about that. And I don't know if they know anything about Formula One either. Formula One is not that big here. It was bigger before. NASCAR kind of took it. This is just from like a layman race car thing. But I did like Ford versus Ferrari. I thought it was a great movie. Mikey Gussler, did you see Mundane Matt own EFAP? Mikey, I want to ask you about that one, because I don't think that's even possible, but we'll see, because I want some context on Mundane Matt owning EFAP. No, I missed that one. Listen, I've had my issues with Matt in the past, and I used to never mention him because I usually don't mention other YouTubers because we're all in this together. But then Matt started, trying to say that Doomcock was LARPing as some kind of racist. And then I put my foot down on that shit. And I'm glad it quieted down, because it was a ridiculous claim, and it was proven to be false that he was running with. And this is after he was running. He was going after Doomcock's rumors, which he has every right to do. I don't care about that. But going after him personally was low, but honestly, I don't know how an Uber Eats driver can own EFAP. And that's no disrespect to Uber Eats drivers. You never know when you might have to do that someday to make some money. So, Cleaner Ben, TFA will be remade in 2025. Screenshot this. Oh, Cleaner Ben, I feel you. And I think that's a good prediction for a date. So I'm going to agree. I've been predicting it since I started my channel. Ezekiel Arias, thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. I do. I truly do. You help keep the lights on. You keep the show going. The last month has been like just straight up bad for Nerdrotic. One of our worst months as far as growth, although we were still growing. Everything else is fine. All other aspects of my social media are growing like crazy. So I don't know what's going on. Tim Scorpion, if they had a Vader versus Kenobi scene, I won't consider the Obi-Wan series canon. I agree, but it looks like that's going to happen. All roads lead to Jake Skywalker. My mind hasn't changed even after seeing The Mandalorian today. Flicks by Cody. Give KK a long-term project. Move her to the basement next to soon retire as a janitor, then move on. I agree. I do have a bit of a new theory that I'm willing to... Well, I'll talk about it on Friday Night Tights. But it's basically, I've always thought Kathleen Kennedy had Bob Iger's balls in her desk. But you could flip the script on that. They could say, oh, we'll keep you on, and you need to oversee us fixing your mess. I would love to believe that. I would love to believe that they're going to erase the original trilogy. I think they'll erase the whole thing before they do that. America's Finest. Welcome to the Proto-Molecule level. I appreciate it. Crazy Cat Guy. Thank you for the ice cream super sticker. I appreciate it. Shark Dentress. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Today, I am the same age as Baby Yoda too. Oh, you're 50. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I am 51. So, yeah, way to go, youngster. Culture Casino for $1.49. Thank you for the phallic unicorn. I appreciate it. Frank Sarko. WAP, wet as porg. Yes, for $5. Oh, yeah. Wet as porg. TJ Swan. Imagine being a woman and having to smash Ryan. I don't know if I can imagine that or not. I was trying to for just a moment. Zap Brannigan for 10 euros. Is that pounds? I think that's euros. Enjoy the show every week, usually on repeat. Keep up the good work. Oh, anytime you watch it, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys just being here. And I really appreciate you guys donating. And it's been a blessing. I'm nothing but grateful. Nothing but grateful. Cleaner Ben for £5. Jeremy with the absolute facts. Yes. Jeremy is not afraid to say shit. That's why we love him. Trina is pronounced like Trend Guthridge. I was almost killed laughing when Vader started breathing and the no in Revenge of the Sith. My husband had to hustle me out of there. LOL. Yeah, it was, I don't know why they did that. I rock with you, Gary. He did a bid. The rest of you all, your women will cheat on you with men like me. TJ Swan. I don't know what that means for $5. I'm wondering what that's referencing to. I'm missing something. This is why we have to do them on the show as much as possible. Everything going on today. Operation Mockingbird, says Modalicious for $2. And don't disagree with you, dude. Finbar Hooley for $5. So how long before Star Trek Star Wars crossover so that Rey can meet Michael and they can scissor in the Veil of the Force? Oh, there's probably a few blue check marks on Twitter praying for that every day. When they're not flicking the bean trying to cancel people. Modalicious. Oh, Snowflame is Daddy Waffle happening. Nittaz. Oh, yes. TJ Swan. But y'all are not masculine, though. I'm confused. We're not? Oh, I don't know. My wife might disagree, but that's okay. Frank Sarko, Fantastic Four, Dead Inside will most likely feature Leslie Jones and as Johnny Storm and Melissa McCarthy as the ever-loving blue-eyed thing. Oh, my God. Yes, Frank, we will not get the Fantastic Four. I mean, that news blew right by. Kevin Feige announced the Fantastic Four, and nobody was talking about it. Phallic Unicorn. Thank you for the $1.49 Phallic Unicorn Scottish Nerd. M Tax Shark. As always, great discussion. Thanks for making Friday night better, everyone. Thank you for the $5. You make Friday night better. You. TJ Swan. I think Ryan is in the closet. It's cool. I think TJ Swan wants Ryan to be in the closet. I don't know. Ryan is not in the closet for $2. Viking Insane. Zorro is Spanish for male. Fox. Female is Zora. Yes. Thank you, Viking Insane, for 2 Canadian pesos. That is true. I heard Get Woke, Go Broke is now officially a rule of acquisition. Time to bring them Ferengis in Star Trek Discovery, says FN for 666, the super chat of the beast. Yeah, I agree. The 70s rock fan. That's good news about the alternative way of supporting the show, Gary. I hate supporting Google. Make this my last super chat that gives them cash. Yes, I'm going to fire up Streamlabs before the show. Hopefully it works. If not, there'll be a PayPal link. Okay, and then we can look at PayPal. The English Gent just wanted to say Shadow of War was not woke, yet it had a prominent female character and DLC that had the player be a black character, but that wasn't equal to woke. Haha. They were good characters. Yeah, that's why I was asking. I mean, there is different versions of woke. Woke is, for me, mostly in the storytelling. Usually a gender swap, and especially if they're new characters in a video game. If they're new characters in a video game that you're trying to tell a different story with, whatever. I mean, Shadows of War is not Tolkien canon. It's not. So, Frank Sarko, Sana Hamana, Sana Hamana, not gonna work here no more for $5. That's right. Well, actually, she is. Unfortunately, Alpha Omega Records. Oh, wait, he says for £2. Yes. Mr. Miles. Don't forget about CW remaking Kung Fu for 2021 with the female lead, of course. Aren't you excited? No. I loved Kung Fu, by the way. LP, I wish I was the bra because I would support her all right. Oh. You guys. Helen Elizabeth, I have tried with STD. It's kind of free on Netflix in the UK, but I can't anymore. P.S. Love as. Ooh. U.S. Dutch Kitty. Have to disagree with Ryan. Been playing Cyberpunk on my PS4 for 12 hours straight and only had 3 hard crashes and a minor rendering clipping. Only 3. Okay. But if you're having fun, that's fine. Emperor Kathleen Kennedy. Hail Friday Night Tights. I've been getting into classic comics, mainly the 1980s and 90s DC run and old Battlestar Galactica. Quick question, 1 out of 2 super chats. Emperor Kathleen Kennedy, 2 of 2. Am I right or wrong in saying comics were originally made as propaganda, i.e. Captain America? If so, do you know any issues that show this? Were comics originally made as propaganda? No, comics were originally racist with that yellow boy. No, comics came out of the Penny Dreadful. Comics came out of politics. So they were originally very, 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 very political. But comic books, superhero comic books came out of the strips. So what you had is these Superman comic book strips and all the strips, and they started collecting the strips. And those things started selling. So they started making original stories. So they started that way. But the comic book that we read started from Superman and the funny strips that turned into the funny pages and the funny books. That's all. But it depends on who you talk to. There's people who really want them to be political, so they're going to try to frame that argument within their worldview. And they wouldn't be wrong, but they are not telling you the whole truth. So I'll say it once again. Comic books came from the funny pages that turned into the funny books. And it was just Superman. It was just a couple of kids who felt nerdy, who wanted to get laid. So they imagined themselves as this Superman. And believe me, they didn't write it in the book, but they were having sex with Lois as much as possible. David Meyerson. North Carolina is entering curfew tonight, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. because the coof knows what time it is until the 8th. Thank you all for agreeing in advance to go live every day. Until then, it's much appreciated. Yes, don't let the media tell you that this is terrible and we're waiting for the government to save you. Live your life. Live your life as much as you can. And I'm not going to promise you this is going to be over. You know when this is over? When we decide it is. We could end this tomorrow. But there's not enough of us who are willing to take the risk. Russian Bob, welcome to the proto-molecule level. Crispy Critters, hail panel for $5. Hail to you. Mighty Balzac, is it just me or is Carrie Smith hot as fuck? Okay, Mighty Balzac said that Carrie Smith is a very attractive young lady and brilliantly smart. Brother Oren, Kate left because she couldn't stop a car from falling off a bridge. Oh, that from Batgirl. Gotcha. Yes. Crow T Robot from the Satellite of Love. More Bat Gainus. More sassy vehicles. Hello. For $5. Thank you very much. Mail Leaf. Ryan is right. It's okay to non-sequential storytelling when there is a defined timeline. He is purposely obscuring it so he can pull off his bullshit. Filoni. He's talking about Filoni. Tim Dog 68. Devo had it right. Freedom of choice. It's what you want. Freedom of choice. It's what you got. Devo is a great band. Techno Bobber. Deadpool 3 with Hugh Jackman. Could it work? Yeah, if Disney wasn't making it. Or if they Disney just kept their fucking hands off it. You have to watch Babylon seasons 1 through 4. Babylon 1 through 4 before 5. Oh. Just watch Babylon 5 in broadcast order. Jeez, that's how JMS intended it. 200 Watt Studio. Bill Atwood, thank you for the $5. That's the way we'll probably watch it. John Blade, watch the pilot movie The Gathering first and then watch the series in order. People tell us not to do that. Babylon 5, start with the pilot movie The Gathering and then watch it in broadcast order. Boom, that's it. 200 Watt Studio, John Blade. Okay. All right, done. Because of It's a Gundam, I found you guys, and it's nice to have non-woke nerds talking shop. Friday Night Tights is awesome. Chris Z, thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming along from It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam is brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. Ed Rojas, welcome to the proto-molecule level. Michael Gonzalez, I paid money to tell you Babylon 5 broadcast order, sirs. Babylon 5 The Gathering was the pilot. Think time travel, flashbacks, and forwards like Lost. Oh. Well, I mean, I'm confused. So we're probably going to have to talk about this on a live stream before we decide to embark. Because, God, we're getting so many. I don't know what I just want to watch Babylon 5, man. I met Matt Smith at a party. He accosted me to compliment my arms, and we chatted fitness. Yes, red and gay voice, surreal. I didn't tell him I am an obsessed Who fan, and I totally love him and stuff. Says Alpha Omega Records for 10 pounds. Yeah. Matt's got a girlfriend, though. Maybe he's, I don't know. Riff Magos. Odin and Doom, but Alpha Omega Records, we love you. We love you. Riff Magos for $5 Australian. Odin and Doomcock live stream singing duets. It's a thing. Is it a thing? I don't know. Make it a thing. 200 Watt Studio for $2. Filoni's dog is named Ahsoka? Maybe. Probably. Scott Rainford for $2. News, NHS advert, Santa dies of COVID-19. My kid cried. Santa died. Hail to Drew, the supreme heretic. Happy Friday Night Tights. Keep fighting for all of us. Thank you, Culture Casino, for $5. Hail to Drew. Lone Star, hail Friday Night Tights. As a Democrat liberal myself, I just want you all to know that not all liberals are crazy SJWs. Lone Star for $10. We know that. We absolutely know that. Muffet, and thank you. Muffet 1 for $15. It seems like the black Batwoman is so Mary Sue that she can only get a job as a drug runner. Yeah, that's racist. I think so. John Ellis Bush for $4.99. Those damn SJW giant midgets. EFAP 60 watched it again the other day. Love EFAP. Pablo Papano for $10. Bill Burr is the acceptable edgy comedian because he's married to a Wakandan. KKK hid Spielberg from the media when Landis killed the kids and Vic Morrow. Pablo Papano. Yeah, Landis took all the heat for that. I don't know if he should have. It was just an accident, you know. They were shooting. Yeah, it was just an accident. I don't know. Nobody intended to kill any Vic Morrow and a couple of kids. It was sad. It was sad, and it was a specter over that movie, which I still like. Straight White Mage. Yes, Nerdrotic, I watch entirely on my phone. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Francisco A. The Phantom Menace needs to keep calling out Disney and KKK for their bullshit. They get a big blow when it goes down Dude, profit loss. Hail the Phantom Menace. Francisco A. Yeah. I mean, like, you can't give us a crumb of Luke and make it okay, but it's going to be okay with a lot of people. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for that. And then when we go, we're not going to really accept your crumb. People are going to get mad. Well, you know, you're going to see the big difference from the Phantom Menace members who came in maybe at the tail end and maybe the ones who have been there from the beginning. Rhetorical thrill. Willow was a movie my grandma rented for us when we stayed with her for Dad's weekend. It meant a lot to me, and it will hurt if they wreck it. Rhetorical thrill. I hope they don't wreck it for you. I hope they don't. Josh Crush for $4.99. Lucas wrote a really crappy sequel book to Willow, and it was set decades after the movie Willow. Did he? Or did he really write it, or was it Alan Dean Foster, who he fucking letting Disney fuck over right now? Ed Rojas. I still haven't heard Az denounce white supremacy. I didn't either, Ed. You got him. You got him. Brian Saminsky. Hail all. The only thing I like about Wonder Woman's third act for me was Steve Trevor blew up. I hate the character so much I almost gave it a standing ovation. Brian Saminsky, thank you. And that's it for the Super Chat Square Up. It was a short one. It was a short one, so I'm going to try to get this out. Probably not, but we'll see. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Watch Friday Night Tights.
Nerderotic.com.